Hello again, back in the garden. I got home from work, and a couple things we want to share with everybody is that one thing we like to do is when something's in bloom, we try to show it off, take a look at it, because things come into bloom and out of bloom quickly around here. So today we wanted to kind of share with you all of the iris we have in the yard. We like iris for a couple reasons. Obviously, the flowers are amazing. But the other thing is, architecturally speaking, its leaves are like grass, and it mixes well with wide leaves or other leaves, so you get this diversity in leaf shape. And so we use our irises for that reason as well. But mainly, amazing color. So we're gonna go find them in the garden, and we'll show you all the different iris we have. These are yellow flag iris. These are planted in a wood pile that gives protection to some rabbits and other creatures. And this is, actually I don't know what, I'm not even going to claim to know which iris this is. Viewers might be able to identify it. But we have this growing in our pond. This grows great along the sides. It's a blue flag iris. I'm not quite sure. Very hardy here. But as you can see, a very cool plant. I believe this is a native, but pretty neat. Lots of flowers. Lives along the pond's edge. So we're going to take a look at the rest of the iris. Be a perfect glass. Some of the videos didn't come out. So, Jers. Okay, he's that way. Okay. These are some of the iris in the front yard. These were rescued from a construction site off of Route 17 in Ramsey. They were putting in a whole new mall, and there's a little tiny house there they were about to tear down. And these guys were growing in there, so I ran in there one night and took a few tubers up. Now they're, after about 5 or 6 years, I got them everywhere. So these are just some in the front yard. You can see them among the tiger lilies here. And over here, with all the chipmunks run, this iris, I don't even know where it came from. But this thing is in full sun, one of our favorites. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's a native. It doesn't have the same color or look as any of the natives. So this is a mystery iris, but we've spread it throughout the yard. But this one is a pretty cool iris. Full sun in the butterfly garden. Full sun in our yard is awful hard to come by. But this is a favorite. And we seed this each year, and hopefully after a few years we can have some plants that are actually ready to sell. But again, this is a great plant. I wish I knew what it was. And over here is more of the iris that you saw in the pond. This is just growing right at the side of the driveway. It's a native, and it does quite well here. A little windy today, but again, these are a little behind. So this is mid-June. These are usually done by now, but because of the weird weather we had, these are still blooming. Walk across the other side of the driveway, and we have yellow flag iris. Now these are listed on several states as invasive species, and that I can vouch for. This thing will get away from you. If you plant these in the water, they'll take over. All of these were removed from our pond because they basically filled the pond. So I can see how these are a problem. But Jersey is growling at something. And what are you growling at, girl? What are you growling at? You don't like Iris? What is it? What'd you see? Let's see if we can see what she sees. Last time she did this, there was a bear over there, but false alarm. All good? Oh, look away. Okay. And then over here, as you can see, there's more iris there. And these are more of the yellow flag iris. This is not as sunny, and they do quite well. The blue flag iris, however, while this is a healthy plant, you don't get nearly the amount of blooms without just the right amount of sun. So that's really about it for the iris. But I wanted to show you that because while they are pretty cool, they are not around long. And they're one of our favorite plants because they put on a great show. And then the leaves, architecturally in a garden, I guess I'm saying that right, it gives a different look along with the other leaf types. So even out of bloom, they're a great addition to the garden. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we're on to our next plant.